you can see exactly what went on into the retest. So this is what went on into the retest, guys. We'd taken the profit. Remember, we shouted to take the profit on that gold just in here. We took the profits on gold, and then what happened? The price came back up to retest a level that we'd already given you in advance, and you're already aware of. So there's your commercial sell opportunity right there. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it, when you think about it? And what happened to gold? Well, it just went from a price of 48s to a low price of 32s, $1,600 drop off, and called in advance, guys, in this room. Called in advance in this room. Yes or no? Well, you all knew it. It was tweeted. It's on the tweets. You've already seen it. Busted clean through the target price. And you can see, obviously, on the measure, busted clean through on the target price. There it is. There's a tweet. 47.5 top line offers. Now you may be saying, but why would we be sell-side business in the first place? Why would we be interested in selling gold in the first place? It's always the big, obviously the big question. Why would we want to be in a short gold trade? Well, one of the key aspects of any trade, of course, is the overall shape of the macro that's evolving in the background. And when we look at the shape of the macro, we're asking certain questions. Why would we be selling into this storyline? One of the key reasons why we're selling into this as a storyline has been the shape of the interest rate curve, has been the shape of the real yields. That's not real yields. Has been the shape of the real yields markets as well. We can see that there's been a macro, quite a sizable macro in the background. Now, this is a 5-minute chart, so you're getting a lot of short-term pressures coming in here. But when we look at macro narratives, and we start to try and identify what the macro is doing in the background, obviously we've also got things like the NOB spread that we can look at, bond prices we can look at, the dollar we can look at. But when we're looking at one of the main drivers of this marketplace, and we're looking at one of the main drivers of this marketplace, and we see this amount of macro discount coming into these higher prints up here, there's always going to be the opportunity to keep working into that. Now, we lost the real yield temporarily in this, but you can see we lost the real yield temporarily, but we regained it just as it rolled off the highs there. And that sell-off has been a very, very interesting drop down into this prior low where obviously the exit is. And it's just a case now of closing off that trade and looking for short-term buyable opportunities into these low prints. And that's what you should be looking for right now, is buyable opportunities into these low prints. We tweeted it, we talked about it, and before the sell-off, we'd already mentioned it several times. You're already aware of it. We covered it in Classroom as well, and therefore a very, very nice trade with a very reasonable outcome. The bond into the top edge is starting to roll back off as we had expected on our profit taking. Max is looking at possibly bid watch at 2:30 here, but he's looking, but he's not starting. He keeps on thinking about it and then letting it go a little bit further. 87s, guys, 86.30 now trading. 86.30 now trading. $700 live top line sell call, guys. Beautiful. Brilliant trader, what? $700 short oil. Life's good, guys. Life is good. Still looking at that as a possible bid, though. Max is looking, but keeps on seeing a bit of value, comes back off it as soon as the buyers come straight in, looking to see if we can establish some real value buy opportunities down into this 30. So Max is on a lookout. Max isn't on bid watch yet, but is looking out for bid watch. It's like a phase before bid watch. It's like pre-bid watch, if there's such a phase now, pre-bid watch off the 86.30s.